Hello and welcome to the TenKei ATM YouTube channel where we are discussing what we call the TenKei Total Profit Target or the TenKei TPT. What this is it's a program which is going to allow you to trade and have your trades managed by this TPT. Now this is part 2 revised. So yes, it's how to use the TenKei Total Profit Target Part 2 revised. Now, I don't want to complicate matters, but there is a Part 1, just as good as this one, Part 2. It's going to be slightly different because there's no real script, but it's really showing you how to use this. But the more we show you, the better it will get, okay? So this should be better than Part 2, the revised version, and in no particular order, as in it's not going to be exact. But where we were just a while ago was we were talking about aiming for 12.5 points. So far we are 9.6 points up, and we were talking about if you were to close this window here, never press this button here if you are, or the OK button, if you are in the middle of a trade or you already accrued some profits. What you would want to do is you want to close it here. Now, for now, what we want to do, well, we only need another, shows here, 2.9 pips or points in order to get to 12.5. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back to 12.5, where it was before. And I just want to show you, yes, that when we close this box here, we don't close it here, we close it there, like that. So it doesn't affect this. And the way to open the box again would be, the two most simple ways would be to either click on the smiley face here and we close it down again, or to press F7 on your computer. Okay, press F7. Now watch this. Press F7 if you're just willy-nilly anywhere on the chart. If we were on this chart, meaning if this chart here was highlighted, so we clicked on that chart, you can see it's highlighted, it's slightly darker color than this one here. If I pressed F7, it would open this EA over here, the TenKei 7.0 EA. But we don't want that one open, so we close it. So whenever you want to press F7 to open a particular EA, you click on the chart that you want the EA, where you want the EA to open. So in this case, we press F7 again, and it comes back to opening the TenKei TPT. All right. Now, so before we spoke about using this TPT or this EA, we're not going to be bothering about. We're not going to be bothering about dependencies, but we're going to be looking at common and inputs. A common tab and an inputs tab. So just make sure that once you've loaded the TenKei TPT into your system, yeah, what you want to do is you have the option of trading long or short your positions. You have the option of trading only long. You have the option of trading only short. So if that is the case, make sure you have the appropriate position keyed in, or at least checked into your common tab. But everything else, this option is yours. Everything else you want to copy as you see it, whereas you want to have the enable alerts checked. You want to have allow live trading checked. You want to have definitely allow DLL imports checked. You want to have allow import of external experts. But this is all actually all in the booklet or the PDF inside the course itself. Okay, so once again, we don't want to click here, we don't want to click here or here, we click here if we want to get out, but now we're going to just look at the inputs straight to inputs. Now within inputs, we like to use these settings. Previously we were using the number 13, but now we're using 12.5, which basically means we aim for 10 points a day, and we generally like to trade 4 days a week. Not on Fridays, because Fridays tend to be quiet days. So if you to get your calculators out, or if you can do this in your head, 12.5 times 4 equals 50. So 12.5 times 4 equals 50, which equals 10 points a day over a 5-day week. Now, if you were to do your additional day, which was the Fridays, which we tend not to trade, that means add 1250 to your 50. And if you were to get 10 points per day, or at least 12.5 points per day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that would equate to 62.5 points, which is really good. Okay, so the total profit target for the day we aim for would be 12.5. Our stop loss, our total stop loss is 37.5, which means if the market goes against us, we will be stopped out for 37.5 points or pips. How does that figure come about? It basically means that it's 12.5 times 3 equals 37.5. So that means if we lose 3 trades, say for instance in a row, or just 3 trades in general, we will get stopped out for 37.5, but we don't wish for that to happen. Okay, now you can see here every so often what will happen is your EA, in this case, if you have this EA over here, it will reload like this. Okay, it's a good idea, I'm going to jump straight to this, it's a good idea to reload your EAs if you have the TenKei TPT, total profit target, and the TenKei 7.0 EA, to reload them every weekend so they can run smoothly throughout the week, because we run these EAs all week, 5 days a week generally, 4 to 5 days a week, 24/7. So they never shut down because we're using a VPS, which we'll tell you about another time. Okay, but so far what we've done is we've actually covered what the total profit target is, which is the total target you're looking for in your trades for the day, and the total stop loss, which is the total stop loss that you would expect to get in your trades for that day. We're going to stop there, bite-sized pieces. We're going to cover the auto trading time. Thank you.